Hey everybody, welcome back to Heathen Intentions. We're going to do a general reading for the collective, see what kind of energies are coming in today. So maybe get some cards thrown down here and just get started. We have grounded, we have release, and we have stormy. Okay, I feel like a lot of people may be feeling like their energy is very scattered. Like they can't get out of their head, like they can't, like their energy is just floating everywhere, not sure what way to go, not sure what way to move. I feel like spirit is here. That fell out already. The death card to put an end to that. Really get grounded in. Try to keep yourself grounded during this time. There's a lot of energies coming right now. It's Mercury retrograde, like everybody keeps saying, and you get a lot of people from the past coming at you, a lot of energies from the past, and really, it's more about how you're going to deal with those energies. These cycles come back around to see if you learned everything you could from that situation, or if you want to, jump on the wheel and do it one more time. It's actually your choice, which is, we have the release card here. This is about cutting the cords. This is about knowing your truth, cutting people off kindly. Like, just because you cut people off doesn't mean it has to be harsh. It doesn't mean that it has to be, just release yourself from them energy, from all those energies that keep pulling you backwards. Release yourself from the energies of the past, from the guilt, from the shame, from things that you wish you wouldn't have done, things that you wish you could change. Like, release all of that. Cut all those cords. Then we have the stormy card here. Things are going to get kind of stormy. You yourself are going to be being pulled back in your mind, revisiting things, thinking about people that you haven't thought of in months, years, whatever. Try to stay present during this time. Try to stay grounded during this time. Try to bring yourself back to the present situation at hand. And ask yourself, do you want to jump back on that cycle? Did you learn everything that you could from that karmic? And if you believe that you truly did all you could and maybe have been left in the past, then just leave them there. It doesn't matter if they come at you. It doesn't matter if they call. You don't have to answer, If you're really done, then you're done. Wow, that was a lot of cards. I'm not taking all of these. They can come back out. What I am keeping is the Six of Swords, which talks about moving forward, about letting things go, coming out of the conflict, coming out of the mind games, getting out of your head, and moving forward. And then you have the Seven of Swords wants to show up here by the release. This is the deception, the lies, um, the false identities, the stories that we're attaching to things that keeps them pretty in our mind and not seeing them for what they truly are. And then we have the Three of Wands here. The Three of Wands is about things are finally starting to take shape. It's about looking through things through a different lens. It's about taking action on the things that mattered. It's not the Two of Wands where you had a choice to make. This choice was already made. So stay the course, stick to it. What about the storming? What about storming? You have the Chariot, again, reminding you to keep moving forward. You know, might be a little rocky sometimes, but as long as it's moving forward, not backwards. I feel like somebody is being asked to look at something differently, or no, no, to do something differently. Somebody is being asked to do something differently. Um, Maybe this past energy has always been able to trip you up, pull on your heartstrings. Somebody is being asked to do something different this time. What about, what else for this story? What else for this story? Okay, there's the two of wands. Okay, we have the judgment card coming in, which is some kind of an awakening. This is you judging yourself. We have the two of wands, so judging yourself possibly for something that you've already done, something that you need to release, you need to cut the cords. Even if you cut the cords before, you need to cut them again. You know, it just takes one thought. It takes somebody coming at you in your energy and you pick up on it and boom, a new cord is already there. So even if this is a cord you've already cut, continue to cut it. As soon as this person pops into your mind, if this is an energy that you don't want to deal with, just release it immediately. Bring yourself back to the present moment. And we have the Six of Cups here, which speaks of nostalgia, um, something, of course, in your past. But this is something you've already made a decision on. You've already decided to walk away from it. That's why it's under the release here. So you're going to have some energies coming back in. They're going to be messing with your mind. You're going to have some fluctuating thoughts, you know, dragging you back into the past. Be careful of telling yourself stories about how it could have been, how it should have been, how it might have been. You know, keep the stories out of it and be honest with yourself about what it really was, not what it could have, should have, would have been. What was it really? Because it looks like it was a mess. It looks like it needed to die. It looks like moving away from this was a hard thing to do. Not only did you care a lot about it, you had a lot of love for the situation, but also it was all stuck up in your head. This was something that you definitely knew that you had to move away from. It wasn't that you just felt it, you knew it in your mind as well. And when your head and your heart are on the same page, then it was definitely a solid decision. What's this? Page of Coins, High Priestess, Temperance. Okay, so we have something new starting. You know, we have the Death card here, reminding you you've already walked away from this. Maybe you've already started something new. Maybe you have something planned that you're starting. Either way, this is your growth. This is where you're at now as opposed to where you were then. You know, and the High Priestess here. You have the High Priestess card as well, followed by Temperance. This is a balancing of heart and mind. Again, balancing of heart and mind. Someone just needs to stay strong through this Mercury retrograde. You just need to brace yourself for whatever comes at you. Like I said, you get ideas of things from the past coming towards you again. Cut them off. Release it. Release it with love. Release it in general. Release it just being neutral, but definitely release it. If that person wants to come back in your energy, it's because they see your light. They see your light. They need your light, you know? And you know that they need your light. You just don't need their games. You've already played their games before, and it was a lot. It was a lot to carry. It was a lot to take on. Things got very heavy. You didn't feel good about yourself at that time. None of this is good memories. This is somebody who glorifies things in their mind. We have the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So we have the Page of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Now we have the Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning. This is a new passion starting to kindle. This is a new desire. This is a new reaction, right? This isn't reacting the same old way. This is a new reaction. Then we have the Ten of Swords here. This is an energy that was very defeated, very pushed down. Somebody was not supportive and didn't build you up. Actually, all they ever did was pull things from you. Again, they just want your light. But these all want, they are. Look at your new start, staying in your light, looking at things through a new lens, all under this release. You got deceit and burden. You have the temperance here. All like, remember that? Remember how that felt? So, storming. We have forward motion. We have this choice that you already made. We have you being partially judged. We have the Wheel of Fortune that wanted to pop out. Again, karmic cycle. This is the wheel. This is asking you. This energy is coming in, going, hey, want to do it one more time? Want to see how it works out this time? No, you don't. You're doing something different. The stars on the bottom of the deck. Your hopes, your wishes, your spirituality. You're doing something different. You're doing something for you. You're doing something to own your own power. You're doing something that makes you feel good in your soul. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there. Thanks for watching.